All right, I'm back with another case study. This time around, we're talking about Pavilion, which is a globally dispersed chapter organization comprised of go-to-market leaders. That includes CSOs, CROs, COOs, some CEOs, basically a bunch of C-suite executives at organizations who are rapidly scaling to kind of like regularly meet and also learn from best practice as it emerges, because this is such a fluid topic today, especially in SaaS and with technology companies. But Pavilion is this kind of group of people that are really concerned with driving revenue and like talking about it and learning best practices from each other. And every month we bring them together for a social here at StartWell in downtown Toronto. And the Toronto chapter is pretty active. We're reanimating it post COVID. We started these monthly socials in partnership with Pavilion just a few months ago, kind of like mid-2024. And we ended the year in November with this very special edition where the normal venue that we host on one side of campus on our second floor, it's called the dedicated Offsite venue, has a bar in it. And normally people just kind of mingle, have some drinks, and then we have like a discussion panel or a talk. And what we did is on the same floor, but the other side of the floor, we've kind of just finished renovating a whole new venue that's called Level Up. And we say Level Up because it's on the second floor looking over our reception espresso bar and King Street beyond. It's really beautiful. It's a big space where you can entertain. Any type of corporate meeting works in that space. It's been designed for, lounge, cocktail, row seating, or conferencing all in one. And of course, like with any StartWell venue, there's AV baked into the solution, into the space, and that's managed by our team of in-house media producers. So let's take a look at the event, which basically had twice as much space as normal. And what we did is first in the dedicated offsite venue, we hosted this like welcome reception. There was a bar with drinks and a jazz band playing. So people kind of met, got their jollies on. Kyle Norton from the community definitely won the Best Outfit Award with his very loud Christmas sweater that everyone treated as the Christmas tree of the event. But it was really nice to see people kind of like mingling, catching up at the end of the year. And then we stewarded the whole group over, into the new Level Up suite, where they were amazed that the space was so lofty and awesome for thought leadership as a panel discussion started. And people really spread out through the room, which was nice to see. You'll see it in the photos on the screen that like some people were lounging on the side of the stage at our high tops, where the bar space in that venue is. And then other people are chilling on the couch, and we got this like big couch set up that overlooks King Street, and you can still see the stage from the back of the room. Of course, a lot of people were in row seating. We had an active Q&A, and there was some great stuff that was presented on stage. I think two main themes came out in the discussion talking about trends in sales for 2025. One of them was partnerships.
For a growing company, when you get to a certain size, you need to have channel as part of your growth. There are anomalies where you can do direct and you can grow to 100 million in ARR, but generally you need to have a channel strategy. When you look at it, depending on who you're partnering with, one of the big gaps is understanding the motivation of the people you're partnering with, right? So if I'm partnering and David's leading a sales team for Procurify, and all his metrics are about him selling direct, and there is no skin in the game for him to do anything on the partner side, and he's going to get fired unless he does stuff for direct, he's not going to be engaged.
So that was one thing. And then another thing that came out was really about the difficulty of kind of scaling sales.
It takes time to ramp things. You need to be planning where you are going 6 months before, because your CEO and your board are going to be saying, we need 50% growth. And you're going to do up a model. You're going to hire all these A's. They're going to come in January. They're not going to be there. They're not going to be great. You're going to lose 2 or 3 of them. And now you are screwed.
After the panel, everyone moved back into the space, of course, with the bar, and enjoyed more jazz that was live, some more drinks, and it was a really nice, warm event full of goodwill. And to that end, I was around, so I took everybody up to our headshot studio on the 4th floor, and we took a few moments to really like kind of capture everyone's enjoyment. And you'll see some of those headshots on the screen. It was really nice to take kind of the lens and focus it on sales executives, because I think it's an identity of people that you think is very businessy, is very serious, but there's so much character, right, in sales, and the personalities and charisma that exudes on camera is really fun to see. And it was really nice to see everyone celebrating themselves together as community. So that was a look at the 2024 end of year social for Toronto's Pavilion community.